Friends, and welcome to another episode of What's Cookin'. My name is Lissa. I am the owner and soap chef here at Handmade Soap and Shampoo Company, A Rather Good Lather. We're skipping the intro today and getting right to things because it's so late in the day and I've basically haven't gotten a whole lot done today and I need to get moving. This is going to be the first time that I have ever done a dual lye shaving soap. I've done shaving soaps in the past. I've done obviously regular cold process soaps, hot process, melt and pour, what have you. But I've never done a dual lye one. And so I've been studying and reading until my eyes are bleeding, watched a lot of YouTube videos, asked a couple of questions here or there. And I think I'm ready to roll, you guys. I have everything already done and I have to kind of get going because I don't want my oils to start solidifying again. There's a really high percentage of stearic acid, apparently, according to what I have studied. That is key to a really nice, good, thick shaving cream lather that you're going to get from this soap. So this particular recipe has 50% stearic acid in it. At the end, when we're all done, I'm going to be putting in 4.8 ounces of glycerin and 2 ounces of aloe juice. I ran out of honey quat. I don't have that. I am not going to be putting in oatmeal. I am not going to be putting in clay because this is going to be a test batch. I'm going to give these out to people that I know and have them test it out for me and see how it goes. So I'm not going to be adding those things in. And from what everybody on the forums has been saying, true wet shavers don't like clay in their shaving soaps because they say that it dulls their blade. So I'm going to listen to the advice of other people and I'm going to try it their way because I would never presume to put out a video of something that I've never even done before and label it as a how-to. Well, I've never made it before. How am I supposed to teach you all how to do it? We're going to learn to do this one together today, okay? Potassium and sodium hydroxide are combined with my water. I used half ice and half water, quite cool. My oils, on the other hand, are a little bit hotter. It takes quite a bit to get the stearic acid and the shea butter melted and fully melted, okay? So without further ado, you guys, goggles are going on. I have all my safety precautions on, and P.S., it's summertime here. It's extremely hot, very humid. It's actually miserable here as far as the temperatures are concerned. However, that being that as it may, and I wear shorts or I wear skirts or dresses, sundresses, so forth. But when I'm soaping, I need to put on my long pants. So how do, that's a pain, right? So you leave your house, you're in your shorts, you go to your facility, wherever it is that you're working, downstairs in your basement, wherever it is, and you're still in your shorts. We need to cover up, right? I keep a pair, and you guys aren't going to be able to see this, but I keep a pair of really big oversized PJ pants here in the facility that are so easy to just put right on over my shorts. That way my legs are covered and my closed-toed shoes are on. Goggles are going on now. I'm a little nervous, if I'm going to be honest. I'm going to leave the stick blender off to the side just momentarily. I hope and pray, because I'm doing the cold process way of doing this, not the hot process. I'm going to see how this goes, and if this goes okay, then we'll just stick with that because I don't particularly care for doing hot process, but it is a means to an end. So I'm a little nervous that this is going to volcano on me from what I have seen and what I have read. So we're just going to go very slow, you guys, and we're going to do this together, okay? Here we go. Lye solution of the potassium and the sodium hydroxide into the pool. And P.S., I have done 5 times my lye amount in water. All right, so here we go, just a little at a time. You can already see everything is starting to clump up, get nice and thick because that stearic acid, it's 50% stearic acid. So you can see how nice and thick this is getting already. I don't really feel like this is going to volcano just based on the fact that my temperatures are not very, very hot. All the other people that I watched doing this were soaping and their temperatures were so hot. I'm just going to pour this whole thing in here, you guys, because I'm feeling pretty confident that it is not going to volcano on me. But everybody else that I saw doing this was soaping at such hot temperatures. I mean, I'm talking in the 180s. I'm like, oh dear God, well, no wonder why that started volcanoing on you. Now watch, as soon as I said that, it'll volcano on me. All right, so you can see already how nice and thick this just got. I can feel how hot it is, but it's not like boiling hot. That's not bad, you guys. We're supposed to soap underneath 120 degrees anyhow. So this is fine. All right, and the only reason why I'm doing my whisk is because I thought I would have to mash this down really quick for fear of it volcanoing. But since that does not seem to be the case, I'm just scraping the bottom of the container here because I can see some of the solid bits on the bottom. All right, so then I'm gonna get my stick blender in here, you guys. Okay, that's good enough for the whisk. All right, here we go, you guys. Let's blend away, shall we? Well, this is quite a workout. This is only a 2-pound batch. This is a workout, you guys. I think I'm gonna go ahead and add my the ingredients that I have in this container. Let me just give it a little whisk because they are separating in here. So in here I have the 4.8 ounces of glycerin. I have 2 ounces of aloe juice. And then I have my 1 ounce of my scent blend, which smells divine. It's some butternut rum and some spiced rum, a little bit of lime, a little bit of basil. Smells fantastic. All right, let's just get this out of here right this second. Let's grab some of that off of there. So far so good. I mean, if it comes out really well and produces a real nice, thick cream, like shaving cream, then I'm gonna call this a success. I don't know what I was so afraid of. Probably using the potassium hydroxide. I've never done liquid soap before. I never had a desire to do it. And I never ever have any of my customers asking me for it. So really, what was the point? So I've never done that. I'm just going to pour this entire batch right in here, you guys. And this is going to discolor the soap slightly because of the scent blend that I am using. Kind of heavy on the spices, but I'm using it in such a small amount. You know, it's only 1 ounce of fragrance. All right, so I'm going to kind of be careful when I'm incorporating this because I don't want this to be splashing up at me. Even though I do have my goggles on, I still don't want splashing until I feel like I can really get in here. There we go. Now it's loosening up. Oh yeah, this is nice now. Get your muscles ready if you're doing this one, boy, I'll tell you. Oh my goodness. All right, you guys, I think that's gonna do it. And I dare I say that this was kind of easy? I don't even want to say that. I really don't want to say that. Anyways, I'm going to be putting those into, these are really, really heavy. They are made out of glass. So you do have to kind of be careful in the bathroom so you're not, you know, slamming this down and breaking this and then glass goes everywhere. I hesitated on working with glass, but these are so heavy and they've got a double handle on it. I actually picked these up at an estate sale, and so I soaked them in a 10% bleach solution, and then I, you know, cleaned them and scrubbed them really well and rinsed them real well, and then when they were dry, then I took my 70% alcohol and just gave a quick wipe on the inside. So we're going to see how this turns out tomorrow when we come back. I'll do a demo for you guys and we'll see how this worked. But I don't know, it seemed too easy, didn't it? Didn't it seem too easy, you guys? Like I was waiting for something to go wrong. I don't know. I don't think it should have been this easy. Beginner's luck? I don't know. Of course, I will clean up the edges on this tomorrow when we come back and we do the little test on the lather here, and I have some shave brushes that I'm going to be including with those. Like I said, I've done shaving soap before, but I've never done the dual Lye shaving soap, and it just, to me, it kind of makes sense to do that, you know? You want the nice, thick cream like you would get at store-bought shaving cream. Well, the way to achieve that is to have that high percentage of stearic acid. Oh my God. I can't wait to shave my legs with this stuff. Yum. It smells so good. I'll just finish this one off, you guys, and then I'll go ahead and continue to put these in the rest of the containers off camera. But I just thought I would take you guys along on this journey with me, you know, so we can do this together. So far, so good. I'm pleased. It's creamy. Let's hope that tomorrow the lather test, you know, will be great. Okay, you guys? So that's going to do it for today, and I'm going to leave you with this thought. I usually begin with a nice thought, but I'm going to leave you with a nice thought today. If someone is critiquing your work or giving you advice or opinions or suggestions, don't take it personally, take it professionally, and use that towards your growth. That's all I have to say about that. Until we meet again tomorrow, you guys, for the lather test, y'all take care of yourselves, okay? Stay humble and be kind, and we'll see you soon. All right, friends, we are over here at the Creation Station, and we are going to do the lather test on the dual Lye shaving soap that I just made yesterday. So I've got my bristle brush here. This is a boar bristle brush. This is not a badger, it's a boar one, so it's not as good as a badger bristle, but it will do the trick. So the first thing we want to do is we want to wet our brush. That's the first thing. And then we want to squeeze out some of the excess. And the reason why you want to use these type of brushes, you guys, as you can see, it's still holding its shape, as opposed to, let's say, some people have used makeup brushes, the big kind of fluffy makeup brushes. But as soon as you wet that, and then you go to squeeze some of that water out, you can see, let me zoom out just a bit. Oops, that's zooming in. So you can see once you take that out of the water with the other little flimsy brushes and you squeeze some of the water out, you can see the bristles drooping down here. You want your bristles to be nice and firm. See how I'm pressing and they're not bending, they're not getting out of shape. That's what you want. Then you want to take your finger and make a little kind of an indentation right in the middle here, because that's where we're going to put some of our soap. And this is my own personal one. This is not one that I'm going to be selling, so let's not all freak out about I'm sticking my finger in a product. This is not for sale. This is for me. My husband already tried this. He was in love. My son is getting ready to try that. He's also going to be in love. So, all right, so I've got a little teeny bit in there, and basically you could just go ahead and start doing that now with your brush. You can start getting all of the lather that way, or you can just take your whole brush after you wet it and just stick it right into your vessel. Okay, so that's what actually I'm going to do. You can see how creamy this is getting already, but I'm going to stick it in here and we're really going to work up a good lather. And if you have to re-wet your brush, then you can do that. Just squeeze a little bit out. You can see the foam inside of the bucket here already. Okay, so we're going to just keep on going here. You want to really work up a nice, good lather. I have not tried this yet, but I'm getting ready to. Because full disclosure, my legs need it, y'all. Wow, that looks great. So you guys look at this lather. So I'm pretending like this is my face. You guys see this lather? This feels so silky. Oh my gosh, so creamy. I am absolutely thrilled. This is the first time I've ever made a dual lye shaving soap. And this lather is absolutely fantastic, you guys. I couldn't be happier. Look at this. Wow. Oops, one of my little boar bristles came off. It's kind of a little cheap brush. It's our own, so. But you guys, look at this. Look at the lather. I'm telling you, this feels incredible. So I'll get ready in just 1 second to rinse it off, and we'll see how my skin feels after. Now you guys saw how much I put on this brush. I mean, very, very little. Very little. And it produced this rich, I mean, it was not even the size of the tip of my pinky is how much soap I put into the brush. All right, let's give a rinse and see how this feels. Oh my gosh. Ooh, baby. Wow. And the smell from the scent blend that I used, some butternut rum and a little bit of bay rum, a little bit of lime, a little bit of basil. You guys, that is the combo. Oh my goodness. So my skin feels wonderful right now. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine on my legs later. Woo, that's gonna be great. All right, so much for that. All right, you guys, that is actually going to, look at this, how much lather I'm still getting, even though I just rinsed. Look at this. I just rinsed, and look at all the lather I'm still getting. Incredible. Incredible. If you guys haven't already tried to do the dual shaving soap, the dual lye shaving soap, do it. Don't be afraid like I was. Don't wait, do it. Wow, that's fantastic. All right, you guys, that's actually going to do it for today. I have to get crack-a-lackin'. Got lots and lots of soap to restock today. I'm running very, very low on some things, and I have events coming up next month, and I need the soaps for that. So, until we meet again, y'all, take care of yourselves, be kind, and stay humble. All right? We'll see you soon.